Ethiopian security forces allegedly opened fire at the members of a non-violent political organization. This is what is being claimed by this organization. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Why did Ethiopian security forces open fire at unarmed people who were celebrating the political organization's founding ceremony? Secondly, Ashenda in Tigray, uh, main ceremony held in Makale, in other parts of Tigray too. It came to a close on a Sunday. Did Eritreans and Tigrayans celebrate Ashenda together in an area? Let's start with this story. We've been seeing Eritreans and Tigrayans meeting in border areas. The Simdo reconciliation is the slogan being used by communities on the two sides of the border. Obviously, governments, militaries are on board on both sides of the border. But main Tigrayan Eritrean programs in recent months have been held on Eritrean soil. I'm not aware of any program organized on Ethiopian soil in Tigray in recent months. We shared with you videos of some programs in Eritrea attended by Tigrayans. But it seems that on Ashenda, Eritreans entered Tigray. They attended an Ashenda celebration in Tigray. So this is the first time, according to my knowledge, maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, the first time in recent months that dozens of Eritrean women, Eritrean girls entered Tigray. They joined Tigrayan girls and women and they held Ashenda celebration in Zalambasa. In that part of Zalambasa, which is under Tigray control, this ceremony was organized. So, as a gesture of friendship, as a gesture of respect for Tigrayans, Eritreans entered Tigray and participated in this celebration. Ashenda is a celebratory women's festival. People would say, Sajid, did these Eritreans obtain any visas to enter Tigray? Tigray is part of Ethiopia. There is no Ethiopian federal government. There is no Ethiopian National Defense Force on Tigray Eritrea border. The border is being controlled. It is being monitored by Tigray military and Eritrean military. Since there is no ENDF, that is why these militaries and PFDG and TPLF are deciding about documents needed by people to visit each other's areas. There is no ENDF, no federal government there. Back to the main news story was now, it is being claimed that Ethiopian security forces opened fire at a political gathering on Sunday. This is what is being claimed by Ogaden National Liberation Front, ONLF. ONLF has been holding its 41st anniversary, founding anniversary, and on this day, in connection with the founding of the organization 41 years ago, several programs have been organized in Ethiopia, different parts of the world. In Minneapolis, the main ceremony was organized, attended, I think, by Abdurrahman Made. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey delivered a speech there. In Ethiopia, in the Somali region, to ONLF supporters, they gathered. We know that ONLF has split in two. It signed a peace deal with the government in 2018. It laid down arms, but since then it has been complaining that the government of Abiy was not implementing the peace deal, that Ogaden people's rights were being violated, that ONLF fighter had not been integrated into security forces, that government is trying to divide ONLF. Government has definitely divided ONLF. Now, two factions have emerged. One has dismissed Abdurrahman Mahadev from the chairmanship of the organization. Kalbi Dahaga is the new chairman of the ONLF splinter faction, which is based in Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, Abdurrahman Mahadev led ONLF is not allowed to carry out any political activity. Earlier this month, ONLF, Abdul Mahdi group, tried to organize some programs, and security forces attacked those venues, stormed the programs, and ONLF gatherings were disrupted. ONLF a few hours ago issued a statement. It says that Somali regional forces opened fire at peaceful ONLF workers in Fik. Fik is in Erer zone of the Somali region. In mid-August, too, allegedly Somali security forces stormed ONLF gatherings in Erer zone. How many people were injured? It's not clear. ONLF has promised to share details. No details have been shared so far. But what is important is that Abdurrahman Mahadev, delivering a speech, talked about the future course of ONLF struggle. Because we have been hearing rumors that Ogaden National Liberation Front could revert to armed struggle. It could take up arms against the government. And by the way, some Amhara sources claim that ONLF had already started organizing itself in Somalia, backed by Egyptian. To create a video on that, I said there was no evidence to back that claim. One Amhara sources made that claim, but the claim was unverified. I could not verify it. Abdurrahman Mahadev made it clear while addressing a gathering in Minneapolis. I think he said that Ogaden National Liberation Front will continue its peaceful struggle. It will strengthen its peaceful struggle. We did not give any hint that ONLF is going to take up arms against the government. Even if ONLF took up arms against the government, it won't acknowledge it publicly. Why? Because one of leaders are based abroad. If they start announcing that they are going to launch an armed movement against the Ethiopian government, maybe their status in the West, in the countries where they could be in danger. So they cannot wage war, they cannot resort to violent means of struggle. That is why maybe they're not mentioning the violent means of struggle. Though there is no evidence so far that Ogaden National Liberation Front Mahadev group has taken up arms, and this is what Mahadev said addressing the gathering, that peaceful political struggle will continue. But Abdurrahman Mahadev, like Joe and others based abroad, and ONLF has been taken over by Kalbi Dahaga, government-backed former ONLF commander. He is not willing to return to Ethiopia because he knows if he returns, he'll be arrested, be put in prison. There is a problem with the Ethiopian opposition politicians that they are based abroad. They fled Ethiopia. They fear that if they return, they're going to be arrested. Thanks for watching.